What's good with the people, man? You know what I'm talking about? It's your partner, man. Who? It's your partner, man. You know what I'm talking about? How you doing on this twice tongue Tuesday? Say twice tongue Tuesday. What you talking about, baby? Oh, we gonna get into it, but before we do that, what's good, people? Like, hee hee, ha ha. You know what I'm talking about? Ken and the pen, man. All my folks incarcerated, all my folks who ain't, man. Everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on top of that thing, man. Keep that head up. You know what I'm talking about? Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. You know what I'm talking about? Did I say Ken and the pen, man? You know what I'm talking about? I don't know, but if I didn't, go get that stick up in stores now, man. You go get some off of 76 MacArthur Giants Lick is what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about? 82nd Hillside Barbershop. You know what I'm talking about? They say somebody put them in their stores in the hundreds. Thank you, young man. Now you know, man. You know, man. You can come get them from me. You know what I'm talking about? You know that, man. But if all else fails, and I mean if all else fails, man, you can go grab you some of them things off Amazon. Make sure you copy you a hardback. You know what I'm talking about? Uh-oh, what's that? Swing that finger, young man. There we go. Hey, you know what I'm talking about? Come on with it, bruh. Worldwide INC, man. Come on with it, bruh. Worldwide Incorporated. Come on with it, bruh. Worldwide. They gonna say, what is that, bruh? I'm gonna say, hey, you know what I'm talking about? Everybody included. Just say, hey, you know what I'm talking about? Everybody included, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Now let's get through these, no, hold on. Everybody included, man, and Dugu, Mike, Cutthroat, Lil Rue, not Lil Rue, Lil Rue. You know what I'm talking about? Tata the player, that's who comes next. Same thing, bruh. Everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on top of that thing, man. Put that head up. You know what I'm talking about? Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it. You know what I'm talking about? Let's get through these disclaimers. You know what I'm talking about? But before we do that, my mama always says, boy, brush them whiskers when you're on TV. Even if they got a hole in them. You know what I'm talking about? Coffee Chronicles. Now, good brother like myself, I don't promote no drug usage. No. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, I don't promote no drug sellage. No. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, I don't promote no alcohol consumption. No. Don't take a sip of the sippers. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, I don't promote no crime. No. Good brother like myself, I don't promote no violence. No. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no domestic violence. No. Keep your hands off the people. You know what I'm talking about? I don't. You know what I'm talking about? Promote. You know what I'm talking about? No negativity. No. You know what I'm talking about? Me, man, I don't promote shit. You know what I'm talking about? They was talking to Brett. I don't promote shit. All I promote is y'all go ahead and do what you gonna do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen. Find the right thing to do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you find the right thing, young ladies and gentlemen, because we just don't know how much of it we got. But you can better like myself. I ain't prejudiced. No. You know what I'm talking about? Self. I ain't got nothing against the sexually different. No. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself. I ain't got nothing against the little people. You know what I'm talking about? Me, man, I ain't got nothing against nobody. You know what I'm talking about? They was talking to me, man, I just love me some everybody. You know what I'm talking about? As a matter of fact, I'm on a quest. You know what I'm talking about? Bring that peace and you know what I'm talking about? That joy. You know what I'm talking about? That love. You know what I'm talking about? That love. Back to YouTube community, man. You with me? Come on over here, man. Fuck with your partner. Hey, check it out. Come fuck with a nigga one time. You know what I'm talking about? Man, what's good with the people out there? How y'all doing, man? You know what I'm talking about? Mama say always, but you know, shout out to everybody who try to pine theyself. You know, that's fake. I see. Fuck it. You know what I'm talking about? You talking about twice tongue Tuesday. You say, what you talking about, bro? That twice tongue shit. You say, what's twice tongue, man? I'm gonna give you oh man, cause they was good for this one in jail. This is why you don't never do that shit. You know what I'm talking about? Period. I learned this shit on earth. You know what I'm talking about? But I just see motherfuckers do this shit in jail, man. Like say you been to call one of your folks or something, right? You been talking to them niggas good on the slab. Everybody high. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody chipped up, draped out. You know what I'm talking about? Man, you get to talking to the biggest deal, man. You gonna get about 4-5 niggas talking about they finna send you 100 Monday morning. Don't worry about nothing. Right, man. You went over there one of them nigga stores, man. You done got you some butter horns, honey buns. You know what I'm talking about? You know you gotta get you some of that coffee. You know what I'm talking about? You done went to another nigga store. Talking about You done told this nigga the money gonna be there Monday for sure. You know what I'm talking about? You went and got all them items about that shit, man. You fuck around and you know what I'm talking about, Monday come, nigga be like, hey, you know what I'm talking about, man, now you stuck. Hey, you know what I'm talking about? Now you on the phone ferociously. You know what I'm talking about, trying to call somebody, man, you know what I'm talking about, you ain't got not damn phone call. You know what I'm talking about? You went over there and got all that shit. You know what I'm talking about, on the motherfucker's promise. You get what I'm talking about, cause the motherfucker told you so, man. You know what I'm talking about? And that's what that twice tongue shit do. You know what I'm talking about? And the cold thing about that shit, I don't know, some motherfuckers just be talking. You get what I'm saying? You got them, but you just got people that like professionalize in that twice tongue shit. You get what I'm saying? And I ain't telling you gotta be careful or not. You just gotta know who be on that twice tongue shit and who don't be on that twice tongue shit. You know what I'm talking about? To make sure you cause you can't really go in no contract with no twice tongue motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about, man? Cause it ain't no telling. The type of motherfuckers they like, wait, I don't want to say blow with the wind, nigga, but you know what I'm talking about? They gonna tell you something today, it's gonna be this, nigga, and tomorrow it's gonna be that. You know what I'm talking about? So you can't really, you gotta watch out what kind of, I don't know why this shit do that. You know what I'm talking about? You gotta watch out what kind of contract you in. I ain't really no, like, you don't want to be in no business with nobody like that, man. Because the twice tongue motherfucker liable to say anything at any motherfucking time. You know what I'm talking about? But I used to see all that shit. Excuse me. When I was in jail, man, listen, I done seen more of that twice tongue shit than I done seen more of that twice tongue shit in jail than I done seen on earth. You get what I'm saying? Especially with a bitch, man, because of oh man, I told you a bitch did me like that. You know what I'm talking about? I got a visit and the bitch did me like that twice tongue. I told you, mother came up there and told me, say, man, I put $50 on that motherfucker. Man, I went to the store, man. Listen, I was looking like, you know what I'm talking about? Whoop, baby, cuz ass. God damn. And when I tell you I was mad, I was mad, cause look, that twice tongue shit right there. Because when they I don't know how Santa Rita is now, you know what I'm talking about? Back then, you used to be on the dance floor for the store, you know what I'm talking about? I was on the top thing, man, so I had to come all the way down the stairs, everybody looking at me. I had to run over there to the commissary, man. Man came away from that motherfucker with that intricate, motherfucking all over pistol. Told baby cuz ass up. Told my ass up, man. But you know, that twice tongue shit, man, you just gotta make sure, like all this shit I be talking about, you just gotta make sure you not that motherfucker. Because like I say, I don't believe in, I just believe in, like, you either good people or you bad people, bro. I just believe you either or. You feel me? And as people, on this twice tongue Tuesday, we just come up with our own ways to be on our own bullshit. You get what I'm saying? We'll use anything just to be on what we want to do anyway. You get what I'm saying? We'll just use anything, bro. I told you, like, that's what's dangerous if somebody want to do something to you, bro. Segue a little bit. Because, like, if a nigga want to do something to you, bro, they going to find any reason, bro. Anything is going to be the reason. You get what I'm saying? Anything is going to be the reason. The dice game, you talking to, like, anything is going to be the reason for the motherfuckers to, carry out what was in their head anyway. You get what I'm saying? So it ain't never, it really ain't never nothing you did. It was always something this motherfucker was conjuring up in their own mind. You get what I'm saying? You don't be having nothing to do with that shit. They just be needing you to do something to carry that shit out. You get what I'm saying? So you gotta watch that out about people. You ever seen some shit like that? Like a motherfucker come up with their own reason for like stealing or some shit like that? Man, that nigga just throw anything out there. Man, I remember that nigga stole my bike, nigga, when I was little, I was, you know what I'm talking about? Nigga gonna use something like that to do some fuckery. This is a segue a little bit from twice tongue shit, but you gotta look out for that. I mean, you don't have to look out for that. I don't know why I always say that shit. But that shit be out there. You feel me? Just like if a motherfucker wanna kill you, motherfuckers come up with their own like reasons in their head. Motherfucker comes up with their own reasons in their head to bust whatever move that they bust. You get what I'm saying? But on this twice tongue shit, that's why you gotta understand we living in the days where motherfuckers don't care about their word. Motherfuckers really don't even care about their like people like I don't what am I trying to say? Like motherfuckers like say you a scandalous motherfucker, you always stealing and shit like that. Motherfuckers don't care if that's on them now. You know what I'm talking about? Motherfuckers don't care if they just known as the thief, the scandalous motherfucker you can't trust. Somehow motherfuckers still come around and try to act like they trustworthy. You get what I'm saying? We living in them days where people get to do shit, but they get to label themselves. They get to tell you why they stole, or they get to tell you why they did some fuck shit. Why I told, or you feel me? And we living in them days where you can just come up with your own reason to do shit. You get what I'm saying? You can go over there and slap the shit out of the old lady. You get what I'm saying? But then you can come back and just say, oh man, that old lady, and just put something on the old lady, you know what I'm talking about? That old lady was prejudiced, she spit on me, you know what I'm talking about? Even though you hopped the fence to run over there to go slap her, you know what I'm talking about? Old lady ain't did shit to you, you know what I'm talking about? But on this twice tongue Tuesday said a little bit. Like, I'm saying you, because you don't have to look out for it, bruh. You don't even have to pay attention for it. Just don't get yourself caught up in no twice tongue shit. You don't be the twice tongue motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? Telling everybody different shit at once. You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm gonna tell you who some good twice tongue motherfuckers is, them lawyers. I'm telling you. There's some good twice tongue motherfuckers, because the motherfuckers just keep on taking cases to get their pecans, right? Man, the people been to have so many cases, them people don't even be knowing who they be having, you know what I'm talking about? I went to court one day, man. My lawyer didn't even come to my court date. Nigga passed me up on somebody else's shit. Nigga forgot I had a court date. You know what I'm talking about? But you don't want to get yourself caught up in no important shit with no twice tongue motherfucker. You get what I'm saying, bro? You like and you depending on that motherfucker to like y'all gotta go handle some business or some shit. And you depending on this twice tongue motherfucker, like, yeah man, I'm gonna be right there, man. You can't mix that shit, like you can't put yourself in no situation like that, folks. You get what I'm saying? Where it be something hella important and you dealing with a twice tongue motherfucker who ain't even tripping. You get what I'm saying? You can't really put yourself in that shit right there. Cause you gonna be sitting there looking like you the one that ain't handling business in the end. For real. And all that shit gonna go to the wayside. But the most important thing, don't be a twice tongue motherfucker. You know what I mean? But once again, like I said, all this shit I be talking about, just make sure you not that motherfucker. You feel me? This shit goes around the world, you know what I'm talking about? Just make sure you ain't that motherfucker. Make sure you ain't that motherfucker that's sitting around talking about you don't like shit that you're doing. Make sure you that motherfucker when your name get bought up. You know what I'm talking about? It's like it's love there. You know what I'm talking about? Right, so when your name get bought up, it's love there, man. Don't let your name get bought up and everybody be like, you know what I'm talking about? That twice tongue, that fake ass, you know what I'm talking about? Cause everybody real until they ain't. And that shit go around the world. You feel me? But just don't get your motherfucking self in no motherfucking no situations. Cause really all the situations I'm trying to think of a good one that the motherfucker done left us in by being twice to him, but all that shit come like in jail. And I don't even you know what I'm talking about? I really don't even want to speak on that shit. Because that shit just be so petty once you speaking on it, you know what I'm talking about? Just But every time I got caught up on some twice tongue shit, it was some shit like that. Then damn near left the nigga in the ride. Nigga owing somebody some money or something, talking about it's gonna come and roll up, you know what I'm talking about? And left all the blacks with the debt looking at and all that type of shit right there. But you just don't want a motherfucker to, because people don't care about their word nowadays. I guess that's the moral of the story. So you gotta watch out for that twice tongue shit. You gotta know who really serious about that shit and who ain't. Because a motherfucker been to told you some shit and you just a normal person. You get what I'm saying? So you just take a motherfucker for his words, you know what I'm talking about? You sitting there, you be like, man, you know what I'm talking about? Like that Sunday morning leg shit. Motherfucker be calling you Sunday. Acting like they ready to go right now, don't they? They talking about that. Yeah, we can go get it, man. The people been sold you a dream, man. You think tomorrow it's gonna be on, you know what I'm talking about? Man, Monday morning come, please. Please. You can't find them folks on the phone, man. You can't find them folks nowhere. They punch you up, told you all that good old stuff Sunday, though. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, you thought you had you a winner. Nigga, Monday morning come, nigga, you can't find nobody. You know what I'm talking about? Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. What'd you say, bro? Old lady. You know what I'm talking about? On some real shit. So on this twice tongue shit, just don't involve yourself in nothing to where like that Monday, Sunday morning leg shit. To where you just think you got your business, nigga. You done took these folks' word. Oh, they gonna be ready. Not at they gonna be ready. You know what I'm talking about? Not at 9, not at 8, not at 8:30. You know what I'm talking about? The people gonna be ready at 7:45. You can just call and pick them up. They want to get up bright and early, man. You can just go get them at 7:45. You know what I'm talking about in the morning, man. Man, please, bruh. Please. You'll be looking for them people at 7:45 p.m. You know what I'm talking about? To see if it's something good for the next day. You know what I'm talking about? Man, that shit don't never work out. So don't put your that ain't even your eggs in one basket. You just gotta realize people really don't give a fuck about their word no more. You know what I'm talking about? That shit don't mean nothing on a grand scale. And when you just trying to do good business, for some reason it just don't never go like that. You know what I'm talking about? Because once again, also like I told you, when the motherfuckers see that you do good business, it's like for some reason instead of motherfuckers just doing good business, it's like almost like they take that as a sign as weakness now. Oh, bro, don't even be trying to get over. You know what I'm talking about? Then here comes the trying to get over on you. You know what I'm talking about? Twice tongue Tuesday it is, man. You know what I'm talking about? So y'all just be careful out there, man. You know what I'm talking about? Trying not to be that twice tongue motherfucker yourself. Don't be out here telling people a bunch of shit. You know what I'm talking about? That you know motherfucking well. You ain't finna do none of that shit. You feel me? Don't be one of them motherfuckers. Stick to course, man. Once again, you just gotta keep on pushing, man. You get what I'm talking about, man? Worldwide Coffee Chronicles in this thing. It's your partner, man. Who? Hey, you know what I'm talking about? It's your partner, man. You know what I'm talking about? So y'all, man, fuck it. Just do the best you can do. Whatever the fuck you doing, man. You know what I'm talking about? Get there. You know what I'm talking about? While you doing it, man. Try not to put yourself in a motherfucking situation where it's gonna be you handling some business with a twice tongue motherfucker, you know what I'm talking about? Because they not reliable. And people don't give a fuck about their word no more. You get what I'm saying? They don't give a fuck if, you know what I'm talking about, they lie. They don't give a fuck if they, people just don't give a fuck. You know what I'm talking about? People don't really respect their own character no more. You get what I'm saying? Fuck it, you can call me what you want to, I don't care. They get to blending all them excuses in there and shit, you know what I'm talking about? They get to bust all the moves they want to do, man. You know what I'm talking about? But what do I know? Only you could prevent forest fires. With that one right there, if you don't remember nothing else, man, always remember, it don't cost nothing. You know what I'm talking about? Just to show a little bit of that love.